I'll be talking about the different ways in which I've learned on how to structure a film trailer from all the research I've done in class and out of lessons from the internet and other sources that I've gathered, which has helped me to know the different tools and elements that comes with a good film trailer. The first question answers me what I've learned about how to introduce a character. I've learned that the main character should be introduced at the most vital scenes and important stages in the film trailer to help the audience understand the different statuses of each character and the role they will be playing. This is essential to establish which character plays what, whether they're the protagonist or antagonist character. Such as in our film, we have Trinity, who's the antagonist, and the bully, who was the protagonist character, which we showed the audience was able to establish this from each of the different shots and the scenes throughout the film trailer. Additionally, it's important to make the main character have a leading role, which will help them stand out from all the other characters, which I felt that was essential to do, because we need the audience to be able to easily understand the plot narrative and for them to know what our actual storyline was about. So it helps to add more structure to our film trailer. The next question asks me how to introduce a storyline. From our film trailer, we've done an opening sequence of three film trailers, and we analysed them throughout in quite detailed. This was for our in work in media. Firstly, from all the research I've done and all the thriller films I've watched, I know that a thriller film normally involves the opening being captivating and engaging to the audience. But again, thriller films and trailers normally have equilibriums, which is not in order, but they have that kind of stage throughout. So to do this will involve music techniques such as fast-paced action, to switch from disequilibrium to equilibrium or equilibrium to disequilibrium. We're going to make sure that we can interlink them, but make sure that the change is quite the change is noticeable for the audience to know and be more interested in the different scenes throughout our film trailer. This is used both to convey a lot of information that will be happening quickly, which will help to build the audience anticipation in specific scenes and to help bring more excitement to the audience. The codes and convention used from a film trailer, and I've learned that there was we have to include many codes and conventions in order for us to help establish our genre as a thriller film. Otherwise, the audience it may bewilder the audience into know what kind of genre it is, as we need to specifically identify what components we want of a thriller film in our own trailer. Thrillers normally involve a character being put in a deadly situation where it seems impossible to escape from. As you can see from our own coursework, you can see that Chinedu was put in a deadly situation when the bully approaches him from behind and strangles him. As you see, he's powerless and vulnerable and looks unable to withstand the force to get away from this attack from the bully. It also normally shows violence and bad events, which builds tension and suspense leading to a climax. Although we didn't really show many of violent or bad scenes such severe action from all our different characters, we did, however, show Trinity going to pick up the rock, which you normally identify as something normally establish something being quite violent and reckless. Which again shows that this was leading to a climax, as this was the main part of our film trailer, because this was the turning point of what will occur next after this would like this occurred. These are all the conventions of thriller trailers that we identified, which are low-key lighting, which we felt that is necessary for us because low-key lighting is a tool used to it can help to give more detail into a character or have more of a effect on the atmosphere of the scene or the character. Quick cuts used, which is another important tool. Shadows, tension and dramatic music, which was important for us to use in the climax of our film trailer, and it was used in the middle and last part of our film trailer, which you can see that was the main part and the pinnacle of our thriller trailer. And black and white shots. We included white shots during the beginning to show a flashback, as you're normally going to associate a flashback with these kind of shots, like a white shot. So this is something we used to help show this. And black shots was used during to separate the different scenes, like a blackout. So this will just help to use to make the film trailer flow, rather than everything just being quite compressed together. Thriller theme and setting. As you can see that the protagonists normally you're going to see set against a problem and escape a mission or mystery. No matter what subgenre a thriller film falls into, it will normally emphasize danger that the protagonist faces. Lots of thriller films normally involve characters which come into conflict with each other or with outside forces. The threat is sometimes abstract or unseen, which is something that we've done. We didn't want to give away too much information in our own film trailer. Thriller film characteristics. From the film trailer we've done, I learned that the different types of characteristics used in thriller films should be included. Otherwise, it could affect how overall storyline, because we need to specifically show that this is a thriller genre rather than it being adventure or any other type of genres, because also it can affect our grade, as this was one of the main types. This is the main thing that we need to do in order to get the highest grade possible. Thrillers are also one of the characteristics used in this film trailer, which you normally involve exciting actions to help engage the audience, which is crucial when beginning the film and ending it, of course, because it needs to have different stage of the film and make it flow. Another one used is suspense, because this helps add to excitement due to the fact that it could be mysterious and unpredictable, which helps the viewer to picture the outcome and make them engage into what's going to happen next. And the sound in thriller films plays another important part, because I've learned how sounds is used to an effective effect. Sounds can be used to create a dramatic or increase the tension of different scenes within our film trailer, with the use of diegetic and non-diegetic sounds, which are different techniques used in thriller films. This is used to help add to the effect of a thriller film and provide thrills to keep the audience at the edge of their seats. We included this in our own thriller film because without it, it wouldn't really add give as much. Wouldn't really add as much effect to our scenes, and we felt that this made it even more thrilling and more effects, more impact in our different scenes, because it added more tension and suspense. Thriller sound also helps to set the mood and atmosphere of the scene by starting off slow music and gradually increasing to high energy and dramatic music, as we've done in our own film trailer when it was approaching the climax.